Hello and welcome to Brent's Got Game. I'm Brent. Today I got a game called Twist of Fate. Twist of Fate is a 2 to 4 player micro card game by Rentz and published by Mayday games. In this game, players are attempting to be the first to find sanctuary for Oliver Twist. On your turn, you choose a card to play and which player to play it on. These cards increase or decrease your money and your luck. The catch is they also do that for your opponent. So, let's check it out, and I'll show you how to cash in your shillings, how to take advantage of a little luck, how to be the first to Mr. Brownlow's in Twist of Fate. To set up, place the 8 sanctuary cards at the top of the table, I guess I'll say, in order, 0 through 8. Then, give each player 6 character cards, and their 2 luck and shilling card. So give each player this, and make sure that the 0 is facing them. So you have 0, 1, 2, 3, Oliver Twist in the center, and then 0 facing towards himself, and then their cards. Second player, here's their cards, and their luck and shilling. And then we're playing a 3-player game, so let's give this last 3rd player their cards. So, on the backs of these character cards, they're all the same. Each player has the same cards. It's just to sort them at the beginning. You have some different cards that do different things. More on that later. Then you place these 3 sanctuary tokens here at the 0. You are now ready to begin. On your turn, you can do one of 2 things. 1, play your character card face down. This means that you just play it normal in front of a player, and then they get to get +1 shilling and -1 luck, or +1 luck and -1 shilling. You get to do the same thing. All of them have that. So if you just want to do that, you can. Now, on the back of these cards, they have different things. So this is Fagin. You can do -3 shillings and +1 luck, or -3 luck and +1 shilling. Now, when you play a card, you get to choose which one. So you face one at the player, and then you get the other one. So if you need a luck and they have lots of luck, so you can do that. So you get a luck, and you get rid of their luck. But they get a shilling, and you lose your shilling. So that's Fagin. And then there are some other cards, like this is another one that gets rid of things. Then other ones are really good. Like this one is -1 and then +2. And then there's this one, +1/+1. Doesn't matter which one it is unless you choose. And then these 2 are 2 of the really best cards. This side, they're exactly the same, +1 of each. And then on the other side, it's either this one has -2 luck +2 shillings, and this one's -2 shillings +2 luck. So those are the cards. Each player has 1 of each, just like this player. Now, it doesn't matter if you shuffle them or not, because you're going to have them on your hand. So, we're going to start by doing this. And this player is going to play in front of this player. This player gets 2 coin and loses 2. You can't have negative, so it stays at 0. And then this player gets 1 of each. So, since they did this, you tilt it over to 1, or you add 1 to what they have. Because they had 1/1, and then this player had 2 +2. So you add 2, and then you can't have negative, so you keep it there. Okay, now it's this player's turn. So they want to get 2 more shillings. So they're going to play this card, the Artful Dodger, and play it in front of this player. Now, it doesn't matter which player they play it on. Just they can play it on whoever. So, this player gets -1 shilling, which they don't have, and then they get 2 luck. This player gets -1 luck, and then +2 shillings. So, they got to 4. When you get to 4, so it's 3, and then you move it back to 0, you move your token. So, now, this Oliver Twist is at the Dreadful Workhouse. So that's their turn. And now it's his turn, but play continues until somebody has 6 cards in front of them. So, jump ahead. Okay, so this player played, now it's this player's turn. They take their cards, and this player's 3 luck, and they're going to advance. So this green player is going to stop them by playing this Fagin this way. This player loses 3, gets 1, and then gets -3 luck here. So now this player has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in front of him. So then these cards, either you flip them over or take them away. No more cards can be played on this player. Now, this player, it's their turn, they still get to play, but on another player. Now, when it's this player's turn again, he has to play it on the next player. So this guy's turn. So he is going to... since this player hurt him, and since he's ahead, he's going to play this card on him that makes this player lose 2 shillings, which doesn't have any, and then this player loses 2 luck. So that's his turn. So this player's turn, and he's going to play it here, because that's the only place he can. And then that's there. They flip it over. And then this player plays their card here, however which way they want it. So this player gets to -2, -2. So he's going to lose 2 of those. This player, he's going to get 2 points. And then this guy gets 1-1. So, now in a 4-player game, sometimes it's possible for there to be 1 player left and he has a card, and he has to play it on himself. If in that case, he plays it whichever way he wants and it doesn't affect anybody else. So that's the end of the round. Now, they gather up all the cards played in front of them. This is their new hand. So, if someone played all the bad cards on them, like all the Fagans or something, now they have those cards and they can now play it on other players. So, play continues. This plays exactly the same as the last round, only now everybody has different cards. So, play continues until players scoring and moving their tokens until finally a player makes it to the sanctuary, and then that player wins the game immediately. That's how to play Twist of Fate. Okay, I'm my dad here for a parent's opinion. So Dad, what do you think of Twist of Fate?
Twist of Fate I thought was an interesting game. You play the series of cards and it kind of benefits you and maybe the other guy. I felt like it was a little too much take that for me.
Which some people like.
Which I know you like, just because you're mean. But I thought it was good. I thought it was better with 4 players, and maybe you'll get into that.
Yeah.
But overall, I thought it was a quick game. It's a micro game by Mayday. But I thought there was enough interesting decisions that it's worth a good play.
Definitely. So components, it's cards, linen finish, and then wooden tokens, colored wooden tokens.
Yeah. Like I said, I mean, you could. It's small enough that you could just take it. Just the cards anywhere in your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
The box is a nice little, faux book thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you were to take this,
Like it's the
with you, right?
stuff going on, all the book boxes.
But you could wrap it up, in a baggie, throw it in a bag, and take it with you pretty much anywhere. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of cool.
Definitely. So artwork, it's color coded by player. Though I did notice on the luck and shilling cards, it's one color on the front and a different color on the back.
Yeah, and that might have been a printing error in the first print run. I don't know. But the artwork is good.
It's good. You have Oliver Twist on the cards and then different artwork for each character.
Yeah, and it kind of has a Victorian feel to it.
Which
just,
is Oliver
just like
Twist?
the book. Yeah, so it harkens back to the time period of when the book takes place. So I think the artwork is fitting, and it's good.
Mm-hmm. So strategy. Basically, the decisions are: what cards do I play? Which way do I play them?
And who do you want to be mean to?
Who do you want to be mean to?
But with each player count, I think it changes. I think this game changes a lot.
So, 2-player is a lot like 3-player because you play with a dummy player. Only your 3rd player is a lot more dumb. Well, unless your normal player is really, really dumb.
That is true. So the cool thing that I think is common through all of the player counts is that everybody starts with the same hand. So your first round is very similar. By the time you finish, everybody is generally on the same sanctuary card, because you kind of move up about the same speed. But I think the more you play, you could use the first round to set yourself up to really jump ahead in the second round.
Yes.
And if you play with anybody that can count cards, don't play with them. No.
Yeah.
But the 2-player with the dummy player, that one is unique. 3-player, we were talking and we thought that maybe that you could gang up on somebody.
Yeah, just keep ganging up on one player and then you change players.
And then 4-player, there was a
4.
lot of shifty alliances.
Yeah, so my I think it plays best with 4 players.
Yeah, I would prefer.
5 is good,
I would
but
prefer to play
4
4.
players.
Well, it doesn't play 5.
Does it?
No,
Oh, okay.
we didn't play 5. I would prefer to play 4.
Yeah, 4 players best. Easy for kids. Make decisions which way it is.
Yeah, it's kind of a good little review on math. We played with the younger kids. They didn't quite get a lot of the decisions, and they were kind of distressed about the take that aspect of it. But they did like shifting the twisting and the adding and subtracting. So that's kind of cool for kids too. I hadn't thought about the educational value of Twist of Fate. And now you're going to go read all over Twist?
Maybe.
Maybe. So there's educational value there too.
So overall, good components, great artwork, strategy, easy for kids.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, it was easy for kids. I don't know if the take that was good for the kids. I think everybody was in tears by the end when we played with the younger one. So I think this is middle age. Did you cry? I don't think so.
No,
I didn't cry. So
are you sure?
I don't remember. Middle school aged and up is probably best for this one. But it is a good, quick family style game you could do with the older kids.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for watching Brian's Got Games. Please like us on our Facebook page. Send us a tweet at Brian's Got Games. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Brian. This is my dad. See you next time.